Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be continuing the chapters in my video playbook on my life journey after seeing God. We are coming up on chapter 32, which is going to be answered prayer number 2 to my prayer request to God. If you need to know what I'm talking about, please go to chapter 24 in this video playbook and you'll understand what I was going through and what the prayer request was. If you'd like to know what this prayer request answer was, please keep watching. To be able to answer what prayer request number 2 was and is at that time is, you know that at the time I filmed or did chapter 24, I needed a life center, a permanent place to do my ministry at. God gave me that answered prayer, and you heard about that in chapter 31. Well, in chapter 32, we're going to be talking about a new home that God had given me. And remember, my rent was going up in the duplex I was living in, and it was up to $1,000 a month and fixing to go up more than that at the beginning of 2019, to a point that there was no way that I could handle it. There was many times that I had to have a roommate to help me pay the bills in that duplex, and sometimes you can't get along with those roommates, and it was tough. It was tough. So I asked God to bring me a home, and I knew that what I was going to be needing was more than just a home. I needed to have a manufactured home in a trailer park where I could justify paying the lot rent. That would be the same thing as insurance or taxes on the house, on a land house. So I knew that I was going to have additional payments on taxes and insurance, and the settlement I got wasn't enough to buy a actual already made house on a piece of property. So I chose to purchase a manufactured home in a trailer park. So what I like to do is I like to put some pictures on the screen that kind of show you what I got. Let me slide this over a little bit here. So check out this first picture, which is actually the which one am I looking for here? I'm looking for outside picture here. So this is the outside of the home, and you can see that in this picture that's on the screen in front of me. So that was something that I needed. I needed to have a home, and when I looked at that home, it gave me the look of a Western house, and you know that I'm a cowboy at heart. This second picture that you're seeing is outside number 2. It's just showing a different view of the carport that was there. This picture here is the old garden shed landing that I did, and there's if you watch my my playlist series on my home improvement projects, you know that I made a one that had a new landing, and I'll put a link of that playlist up on the end of this video. This picture you're showing is the inside of that garden shed that we have completely remodeled that. We've added shelves, storage area, and you're going to be able to see an upcoming video of my wife actually doing a garden area, not a garden area, but a workbench area where she can put her scroll saw up on. You're going to be seeing that. So now, my friends, I'd like to share some videos on the screen. What I'm going to do is pull this back over to more in the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing some videos on the screen, and I'm going to hopefully if they play well, I'll be able to let you listen to that video. But as I learned in some of my last videos, the voice was off. So if I come to a video where the voice is off, I'll mute that video, and then I'll just talk you through it from behind the picture of that video playing. So as you're going to tell, I'm going to be putting a picture on the screen, and then I'm going to put the video over it, and I'm going to try to give you a written narration of what we're looking at. The first thing I want to do, my friends, is I want to give you a video of my first walk through the house. Let's do that right now. Well, this happens to be one of those videos that the words do not line up, so I'm going to go ahead and narrate this while you're watching it, and you'll see what's going on. So I finally received the keys to the house after I closed on it.
First time I'm entering the house.
And that's basically what I'm speaking about there. So let's look at the inside of this house.
All right, guys.
I changed the camera around so you can see what I'm seeing.
That's unlocked. Now we're in our new house.
That's my new house as of February of 2019. That's my dining room area that I'm walking into now.
Give you a little peek of what I just purchased.
That's the kitchen. That's the old appliances that were in there.
We're ready to go.
I did get a new countertop put on it before I bought it. That's the living room area. That's going down the hallway to the back two bedrooms.
Lots of work going on.
Lots of remodel work I had to do. That's the main bathroom that you're looking at.
Lots of work. But we'll get it. We're good at that. Right?
That's the front coat closet.
Just closed on it today. Just got the keys.
Just closed on it at the time of this video shoot.
We're actually going to get it.
And there's the little bit better view of the kitchen.
It's the washer and dryer.
Washer and dryer area.
This is the master suite.
And as you know, I redid that back door. Now we're in the master suite. There's a double closet there. And that's the bathroom that I remodeled. That's what it looked like when I first moved into it.
That's coming out. That needs to be
all that came out. That toilet, I had to put a high-rise toilet on it.
So, here we go.
Another view of the master bedroom, going back out.
We'll do a open house when I get this all
That's
done.
a hallway, and you'll see a half wall there now. It's my divider.
Y'all see those strips right there?
Looking at those strips, I removed all of those strips because I didn't like them. I didn't want it to look like a trailer house.
These windows, it'll be a sweet house when I get it done. You'll have a good day, and don't forget to understand that with God, all things are possible.
I changed the camera around. I'm talking about that. With God, all things are possible.
God bless y'all as you watch this, and remember to keep your faith in Him and keep your eyes focused on Him.
And I said, remember to keep your faith in Jesus Christ and your eyes focused on Him and the things that you have in your heart as desires. They'll come into play in your life. All right, my friends. What I'd like to do now is I'd like to share another video. We'll be putting that on the screen in front of me. I don't know if it's going to be messed up or not. We'll just have to check it out here.
Well, friends, Pastor Michael here, and I'm in my new house, and a lot of you have been asking me for a tour of what I've got done so far, so I'm going to give you a tour. I'm going to turn the phone around so you can see where I'm going to walk. I'm going to show you what I've got done, and I'm actually ready for the second coat of mud on this whole house. So I'm going to give you a tour. I'm going to start at the front door here. I'm going to turn the phone around, and so when we do another tour, that's where we'll start at. So here you go, folks. I'm going to turn the phone around so you can see where I'm at. All right, my friends, this is where we walk into the front door at, okay?
What a mess.
As you can tell, all them strips that were on the wall, they now have drywall mud over them. So, putting a new door on there, that wall's got all them strips off of there. That looks so much better than seeing all of those strips on there. And I built a half wall to divide my living room and my dining room. And I have all the strips off of there. Pulled the trim off of the windows. Pulled all them strips off of there. Pulled all them strips off of that wall. This kitchen's gonna stay the way it is for right now, so everybody can see when they come to visit what it used to look like. So we walk in here. This is where the biggest change is at. This is the master bedroom, and I pulled a washer and dryer out of there. And as you can see, I got all them strips off there, mudded that in. So now we're in the master bedroom, and as you can see, we have all them strips off the walls. Makes it look so much nicer in here. When I get done, it will look like a whole different house. But this is the biggest area right here. This is the master bathroom. All that's done, and I pulled that sink out, and we're going to do a shorter sink because I needed a linen cabinet over here. Going to move that light switch over to the center right there. This is going to be a linen cabinet, and going to make that into storage, so I have towels and stuff. And this is now my new tub, and we put in the plumber put in a new shut-off valve and a new shower head, and I got some nooks there that are being planned out. That's a whole lot nicer tub than what was there, and that's a soaker tub where I can actually get down in it. And I'll be putting a handicap grab bar on there, and then I'll be putting a bar right here so I can grab a hold of this and steady myself. So the doors, the new doors are here, but they're not installed yet because I got to texture and paint before they get in place. So that's kind of what I've been working on, and so all of you that wanted to know what's been going on, that's kind of what's been going on, and that's the other side of the dining room, living room wall, and we're back here where I started from. So how's it been going since I've been doing this with how I've been feeling after surgery? You know, that's a big thing to talk about, so I'll turn the phone around here and we'll talk. So, 6 months ago I had a new hip replaced, and this has been tough doing this. It's taken me 2 weeks to get to this point right now, and I can't get up off the floor without the use of something to help me get up. So you just got to compensate for what ailments you have and let God take care of the rest, folks. And this is going to look like a really nice place when it's done, and I just wanted to share that with you. This is tour number 2 of my new house. We'll do another tour here when we get some texture and paint on the walls. And y'all have a great day. And remember, with God, all things are possible, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.
What I'd like to do now is I'd like to show you a tour of the finished part of the house. And I'm focusing on a cross shower curtain, and then there's going to be a cross at the other end of the house. This is a gift for God, and I want to glorify Him through this video and through these short videos. So let's watch this on the screen in front of you now.
This is cool, even at night. It lights up the cross really, really well. That's beautiful. And then it shines light everywhere I walk in the darkness.
Now you're able to see some of the finished work in the house.
All that stuff up there. Like walking in the darkness. Then there's a light. And there's a light. I'm going to show you another cross that lights up that I think is pretty cool. This is just a little tour from one end of my house to the other. And don't mind the messy room. That's not what I'm showing you. I'm showing you that cross that lights up over there. That about the coolest thing? Yeah.
Well, that was a pretty good video that showed a little walk down through the house. Remember, we walked into that one bathroom that had the cross curtain on it? Well, what I like to do now is I like to share a little video of the building of that. We're going to do that right now. What you're seeing on the screen right now is just a short video of what that bathroom looked like and what I got done. Let's take a listen.
Painting is done in the little bathroom. Next step will be to add the crown molding. I'll do a little video and try to get that up.
Well, as you can tell, my friends, there's a lot that goes into remodeling in this house. One of the things that I did that's pretty much completed is a mural that I did here in the office. My purpose for making this wraparound mural, you can see part of that behind me right now, is so when I'm shooting my videos, I have a place to talk about in real life situations. So we're going to watch a couple of videos. The first one that I'm going to do is going to be the start of the office mural here. You're going to be able to see that right now.
Well, I thought I'd walk in the room and do a panoramic reversal of or circle of where the mural is going to be. So I'm walking around the center of the room, making a little circle. Everywhere that white spot is, there's going to be a wraparound mural. And the light of the room is right there in the middle. So that's probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon right there. So we got to pay attention to where the light is in order to do the shadowing and the shading. Okay, here you got 1, 2, 3 inside corners and 1 outside corner. And when doing a mural on this, you got to think about how you're going to intersect with this valley. It's got to somehow tie together in those corners. So you might do a mountain scene right there with another mountain scene coming behind it. Right there, you could do like a tree. And make the tree bigger on one side and then come on the other side of it to make it look like it's going back in to the wall going the other way. You could do trails and pathways and all kinds of things here. Here you could actually do a small cabin or something down at the bottom of it so it make it look like your house is going 2 different directions. You could also do a house in the corner, make it look like it's like an inside L of a house or something. So a lot of things you could do with a panoramic mural in a room. And the reason I chose the height of right here is I'm going to put a desk right there. My office desk will probably end up right there. So when I'm sitting down at my desk, that mural is going to be about eye level to where I'm at. Or eye level to where somebody might be sitting. I'm going to put a couple of office chairs in here and still be able to maintain my ministry. So that's what it'll look like. And then when this dries after 24 hours, you want to take some delicate tape and tape over that straight line on the top of the new paint and make sure that you do a good job. I got a couple of spots here that are uneven right there. Zoom in, you can see that. So I'm wanting to straighten that up a little bit with a straight line before I put my straight line over it. So that's what it looks like prior to a mural. This has only got 1 coat of paint on there, so I'll probably do 2 coats, roll on 2 coats in there. So anyway, if you want to know how to do murals, that's how we do it.
What I'd like to show you next is an actual video that I did in that office that actually has this mural over here in the corner. You'll see the concept of how I've got it started. You'll see the tape on the wall. Let's watch that video now.
Well, I'm excited to show you what this open shed looks like since I finished it out. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And as you can tell, it actually looks like you're looking into the shed. It's shadow lines there, that light gray inside, there's shadow lines. But as I walk along the side of this wall, it also looks like you're able to walk into that shed. So that's a pretty cool view. I might have to do a little bit of that shading more up that corner inside there. And been working on this valley here. I painted the sky, but as you can see, I left the design of the mountains so I could figure out where they're going. Right there, I'm going to paint a lake scene between those two distant mountains that are come to the foreground. And I painted the other side over here because I want to finish my window out, and it's best to get that done. So this mural is probably going to take me a week or two to finish it out. So there's another step of it. Like I said, I really, really, really like how the shed come out. Even though it's built into a corner of the wall or painted in the corner of the wall, it actually looks like you're looking into the shed. So a lot of things are possible if you know how to do them. Have a good day.
Well, I think what I'd like to do now to give you a good view of the mural that's in my office, I'm just going to talk to you as I rotate the camera so you can see what it looks like now. And let's start over here in this corner. That's the last video that you've seen that had that in there. So as I rotate this around, you're seeing the window that's in this room. I do a lot of video shoots in front of that window. Over there is a house that I used to live in before I moved to Colorado. That's a barn that I used to have a riding club and a ministry horse ranch at. You're seeing a train. That's a significant thing in my life as I was injured on a train. Then you're seeing a church setting. If I was to be a pastor of a church and build a church, I would want to name it Heart to Heart Church, because I think that's what it's about. It's our heart to Jesus, our heart to God, our heart to other people. And you're seeing a little bit of the town that I'm living in. I changed a few things. You're seeing a tattoo shop, and right now you're going to probably see my Bible standing up. That's just kind of what I look at. You're seeing more of the mural. And there's also a part of this mural that has been done on the other side of the door there. You're seeing a gondola car that's actually coming up towards a mountain scene. You see a cross on the door there, and you're seeing two crutches. One says Jesus and one says the Holy Spirit on there. And you can see the gondolas coming up to the mountain. That's my bookcase area where my office phone sits there. There's some posters on the wall. You've seen that in another video. I've got an office phone. Anybody needs to talk to me through my ministry, they can do that. Just by Googling Heart to Heart Refinement Ministries, you can find me there. So now we're back to where we started at. If there's anything that I could leave you with is dedicate your life to being God's servant. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It says in the Bible, with prayer and supplication, make your request made known to God, and He will make your path right. So it doesn't mean that God always gives us what we want, but if we serve God, these things can come to pass. I believe that. I've seen that. Okay? There's been a lot of work that's gone on in this house since those video footages that I seen, that I showed you. And I'll be leaving a link to that playlist here or here that will talk about my home repairs. You can just click on that and just watch it. I believed in doing those home repairs, and I'm going to continue to do home repairs around the house and put them on videos. It's part of my lifestyle channel. I believe in doing that. So this is answered prayer number 2. There's actually another answered prayer coming up, and that's going to be coming up in the next chapter. So you don't want to miss that. So my friends, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel here so you can see upcoming videos. In order to do that, you're going to have to hit the bell icon. And if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Until then, may God bless you. May His face shine upon you, and may Jesus always bring you joy. I'll see you soon.